What I love about how they do steak tartare here is that they prepare it in front of you, how you like it. These are the most famous foodie destinations in the world. I'm James Blick and I'm going to show you where to eat in Barcelona. Poble Sec and Sant Antoni are two very different neighborhoods, but they've got one thing in common. They're both bound together by the famous Paralelo Avenue. These days, these two neighborhoods have become really trendy places to eat. Tradition, modernity, even post-modernity, it's all going on here. Let's check it out. Fusion cooking, they're two words that strike fear into my heart because in the last few years in Barcelona, a number of places have opened that promise fusion, but in the end they disappoint. But when fusion works, when cuisines can come together to create a greater whole, boy, does it work. And Mano Rota here in Poble Sec is one of those places that have nailed it. Bueno, Bernat, gracias por invitarnos a la cocina. Cuéntame un poquito qué estamos haciendo aquí.
Mira, os cuento, hacemos un calamar, ¿vale? Salteado con una salsa yakiniku, que es una salsa japonesa que utilizan normalmente para las barbacoas. Ellos lo utilizan en carne, nosotros lo hemos puesto con pescado. Tenemos una precocción, marcamos un poquito, luego lo vamos terminando con salsa yakiniku.
Bernat is Catalan, but he's traveled the world and he's tried the cuisines of so many different places, including a couple of years living in Peru, and his cooking is a combination of all these experiences bound up with his Catalan roots. Let's try this calamar, which looks very tender and perfectly cooked. A little bit of a barbecue flavor that comes from the calamar itself. Perfect. Let's try the wine. There's notes of strawberries and cream, of floral notes. It's fresh. The acidity is perfect and it's beautifully balanced. This is a wonderfully complex rosé. The pairing is perfect with the calamar and the rosé and the pak choy. I'm in heaven. About a year ago, I was wandering in this neighborhood and I stumbled across this place, Aceitera Sucursal. I went inside, I sat down, and I fell in love. The owners are three friends and they decided to turn what was an old olive oil shop into a cute little neighborhood restaurant, and they have nailed it. Bueno, Dani, me encanta la carne preparada de una manera sencilla, así que eso es lo que vas a hacer, ¿no?
Sí, correcto.
Pues cuéntame.
Vamos a preparar un lomo alto de la raza Danish Crow, como lo hacemos aquí en la sucursal, que es a la plancha con sal, muy sencillo, vuelta y vuelta, poco hecho, y vamos cociendo tranquilamente.
Look at this beautiful piece of meat. It's a forearm, one of my favorite cuts. It's so tender and full of marbling. Those streaks of fat mean that it's full of flavor. I'm a firm believer in the fact that where there's fat, there is flavor. Let's see how it goes with the wine. This is a modern wine, but it's a very limited edition at the same time. I can smell dark black fruit. It's complex, it's full-bodied. It's a perfect companion piece to this piece of meat. It's a wine that is powerful and fresh at the same time. The combination is just a wonderful harmony of flavors. Imagine incredible 360-degree views of all of Barcelona combined with the best ingredients and the most wonderful cooking and sublime wines. Well, Quinto Quinta has made that dream a reality. What I love about how they do steak tartare here is that they prepare it in front of you, how you like it. And, because that's what's so complicated with steak tartare is that sometimes, it's the balance of ingredients. Tony prepared it perfectly with that kick of mustard that I love. Now let's try the wine. And this is a very special wine, a unique wine. It's a limited edition. There's only 6,000 bottles of this vintage. It's been made in honor of the founder of the winery. Let's see. You can already tell the long aging just in the nose. There's balsamic notes, it's very intense. Let's see how it is in the mouth. So elegant, structured, and it's such a long finish. It's wonderful. It's a privilege to be able to try this wine that you can't find in many places. These were my favorite spots for their sophistication, history, and innovation. But there is still so much more to discover. Join me on my next trip. The historical center of Barcelona is one of the most magical parts of Spain, if not the world, to visit.